Once upon a time, in a bustling village nestled amidst verdant fields, there was a modest school named Maitri Vidyalaya. This school was known for its hard-working students and dedicated teachers. But it had a big problem: fierce competition. Students were graded strictly, creating an environment where those who excelled rarely helped others. This left many students, especially those from lower middle-class backgrounds, feeling demotivated and undervalued. Among these students was a talented girl named Meera. Despite her natural abilities, the intense pressure and lack of support from her peers made her struggle. Her grades slipped, and she felt increasingly discouraged.
I feel so stupid, Mom. No one helps me, and I can't keep up with the lessons. I feel like I'm always failing.
Her teacher, Ms. Asha, noticed this and decided to discuss it with the other teachers. Ms. Asha begins the discussion, and Mr. Ravi, another teacher, starts contesting her points. Soon, other teachers, Mr. Anil and Ms. Priya, join the discussion.
We're fostering a climate where only the top students thrive, while others, like Meera, are left behind. We need to balance our focus between academic achievements and the well-being of all our students.
But shouldn't we let everyone find their own level? Obviously, Meera does not have the aptitude for academic excellence. Our school has been producing some excellent students. Meera should try to develop other competencies if studiousness is not in her nature.
First of all, what makes us think our education system is truly empowering individuals and creating excellence, like Mr. Ravi claims? We're training people to be buckets or repositories of knowledge and skills, not individuals driven by curiosity to understand the world, see what problems need solving, critically examine current solutions, find gaps, and solve them. Our education system is designed to produce mediocrity and bureaucracy rather than excellence. Let's admit that.
Exactly. Our students memorize facts but don't learn to think critically or solve real-world problems.
Ravi was concerned.
But we need standards. If we lower the bar, we'll have chaos.
Asha tried to reassure him.
Ravi, we're not talking about lowering standards. We're talking about changing the way we approach education. Standards should be about fostering genuine understanding and critical thinking, not just rote memorization. We want to set high standards for curiosity, problem-solving, and collaboration.
But this will create even sharper divisions because very few children would be good at this.
That's because these skills are tested in the current environment that you say that. Because few people have the opportunity to realize such skills, you say that. We don't want to admit that every human being is capable of equal curiosity, problem-solving. This way, we are actually undermining human capability and lowering bars artificially.
And this hierarchy stifles potential. Many students feel they can't catch up, so they stop trying.
But aren't we just coddling them then?
Not at all. Supporting students doesn't mean coddling them. It means giving them the tools and encouragement they need to succeed. Moving on from personal empowerment to interpersonal skills. Why do students who excel not help others until they are already doing well? Because students are rewarded based on shining more than others. The education system is killing the most important human qualities: equality, helpfulness, and team spirit. This fosters individualism and conflict later in all team activities, such as family, workplace, and community building.
True. We see this lack of cooperation in our own meetings sometimes.
Finally, the graded inequality created in the school goes against the very concept of fraternity, where people care for each other to the point that no one is left behind.
Yes, we need to nurture empathy and cooperation among students, not competition and division.
But how do we ensure that standards don't fall?
By fostering a democratic dialogue that will transform relationships, where everyone is regarded as having equal potential. We're not lowering standards. We're shifting the focus to a more inclusive and supportive approach.
Some teachers started to see Asha's point, but most teachers sided with Ravi, reflecting deep-rooted beliefs in the existing hierarchy. A few weeks later, the school organized a festival to celebrate the end of the academic year. Students laughed, collaborated, and supported each other, breaking the usual barriers. Two students, Rohan and Meera, had an interesting exchange. Rohan said,
You know, it's so much fun working together. Why can't school be more like this?
I feel so much happier today. Usually, I'm too scared to ask for help because everyone is competing. But today, we worked as a team, and it felt great.
The teachers listened carefully, realizing the profound impact of their current system. Determined to make a difference, Ms. Asha transformed her class. Instead of relying on rote learning, she introduced group learning and real-world practice. Group problem-solving, discussions, and presentations became the norm. Contrary to what many believed, she did not dilute individual excellence, but enhanced it. And guess what? Covering the syllabus became easier. The students were more motivated and engaged. They even spent extra hours learning and helping each other out. This teamwork created high levels of motivation among non-performing students. Meera played a crucial role in orchestrating this new collaborative environment. Priya, a student who was performing poorly, said,
I used to struggle with math, but once my friend helped me understand it better, I started enjoying it and doing well. We should help each other rather than compete.
Society often creates different motivations for people, which can limit their potential. As a school, we must ensure that all students have equal opportunities to succeed. This means supporting each other and recognizing that everyone has unique strengths and potential.
Despite the new approach gaining momentum, not everyone was in favor. Some parents resisted the changes, particularly those who believed in the traditional competitive system. They feared that focusing on group learning and personal empowerment would lower academic standards. Mrs. Gupta, the school headmistress,
Competition drives excellence. By encouraging this group learning, we risk mediocrity. And if everyone excels academically, who will do the cleaning jobs or the mundane tasks? Nature has created people unequally to ensure all roles in society are filled.
Ms. Asha responded,
This view lacks empathy for those doing these jobs and underestimates their potential. It reflects an elite mindset that benefits from maintaining hierarchy. Why can't people doing such jobs also advance themselves and contribute to improving tools and systems? Why divide work and academics, operations and strategy?
Ms. Priya, another teacher, chimed in,
This attitude has slowed down scientific, technological, and engineering advancements to automate manual labor. Just because the rich want to maintain their status, they rely on cheaper labor from certain regions, strangling humanity's potential for liberation through creativity in improving our technology, processes, and society. We have continued to create a society that has undermined individual and collective potential for thousands of years, and it's time for a change.
The debate grew heated, and Ms. Asha and Mr. Anil, who were spearheading the new methods, faced the threat of dismissal. However, many parents, especially those from lower to middle class backgrounds, supported the change. They saw the positive effects on their children and rallied to keep the new system in place. They were supported by parents from the middle and upper classes who saw a positive change in their children's attitude towards learning and helpfulness. Amidst this turmoil, an unexpected event turned the tide. A team of students from Maitri Vidyalaya, composed of those from various academic standings, entered an inter-school competition. The competition involved a series of challenges requiring teamwork, creativity, and problem-solving. Against all odds, Meera's team won first place. Their victory brought immense pride to the school and showcased the success of the new approach. The teachers and parents gathered for a meeting to discuss the way forward. Inspired by the recent victory, even the skeptics began to see the value in the new methods.
Today, we have seen the power of collaboration and mutual support. By working together, you have all grown in ways that grades alone could never measure. This is the path we will continue to follow.
Recognizing that true change required more than just individual and team efforts, the school decided to implement a new constitution. This new governance model included rotational representatives from students, teachers, and parents, ensuring a democratic and inclusive approach to decision-making. The constitution outlined a system where every voice mattered, and leadership roles rotated regularly to maintain balance and fairness. This institutional change, driven by the collective efforts of the school community, set a new standard for educational excellence. The new governance model fostered an environment of self-empowerment, where students felt confident and supported, teachers collaborated seamlessly, and parents actively participated in their children's education. Maitri Vidyalaya became a beacon of compassion and wisdom, inspiring other schools to adopt similar approaches.
Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on applying ancient wisdom to modern life. Get in touch using the information given below. Together, we can promote liberty, equality, and fraternity in our world.